Namaste, and welcome to the men's 30-day yoga challenge with Raghunath. We're on day 2. So if you didn't sign up your email, sign up. Because if you sign this up, you'll get it free every day in your inbox, and you can just practice with me. We believe here that 10 minutes a day will radically change your life. Small increments will radically change your life. So, again, we're going to start here with wide legs with your feet flexed. Before we go into something strong, the gross, we want to get to the subtle. And what is the subtle? It's our deep breathing. And our deep breathing keeps us like a meditation class instead of just a yoga workout. Because what is the point? Before I go on, sit like this. Legs, hands behind your back, sit up tall like a back bend, flex your feet. This is going to start to change your body right now. What good is a ripped, strong body if my mind is always disturbed? That's not health. So I want the fitness and I want the strength, but I want a calm mind. And as I get older, I realize there's more things to stress me out. So I need to breathe as deep as I can. And I'm going to carry that breathing through my practice as things get tougher. Not just while I'm sitting, as things get tougher. Okay? From here, we're going to go right to down dog. Find your deep breath. Remember, if you're hunched in the back, super common for men, put a little bend in your knees so your spine is long here. And from here, again, we're going to shift to our plank. How do I know my down dog is good? When I shift the plank, my shoulders are right above my wrist. So there's a natural geometry of the body. Shoulders above the wrist, elbows above the wrist. Press your heels back. Lift your thighs above your knees. Slightly gaze forward. Take a big inhale. Pull back to down dog. Inhale again. Shift the plank. From here, I'm going to turn my heels to the right and reach my left hand high. So look at my arms. It should look like a stick. It shouldn't be like this or like this, right? And look at my butt. It shouldn't be like this, right? Drooping down or climbing up. I should be straight and tipped. Now, this might be too much. Then you put up a kickstand like this. If that's too much, you drop a knee, okay? So wherever you're at, there's some way to make it harder. If it's not too much, place the high foot in tree pose and balance here. Want to make it harder? Look up at the thumb. The idea here is I'm broad and long, the hand above the hand. From here, you're going to come right to plank. So if you're good at yoga, asanas, keep the tree pose. If you're not so good, you came to plank, right? You went from here right to plank. Now you're going to do one push-up. You can do it on your knees if you're not good at push-ups. Back to your plank, tip to the left, right hand high. Remember the variations. I can stack, I can drop that knee. That's the easiest one, right? Or I can do that tree pose, which is hard to do. It gets wobbly. Then you're going to shift to plank. Stay here, here, or here. Take a push-up. Pull back to dog. Exhale, come to plank, drop to your heart. Here's your Sphinx. Roll your shoulders open. Stay here in this back bend. Super therapeutic pose, especially for men who create this hunch in the back as they grow older. And if you're younger, you too. It's good for you too. Why? Because it starts to energize the spine. This is where we find our life, our energy. You don't need to drink so much caffeine. It's from right here in our spine. Take a big inhale. Drop your forehead down. Drag your hands back. Push up to plank. Immediately tip to the right, left hand high. Remember the variations, okay? I'm not hunching or crunching, right? If you want to make it tougher, you lift a foot. I can even keep it high as I shift the plank and take that push-up. Release it, switch to the other side. Maybe lift it. Remember, if it's too much, here's the easiest version. Plank, step back. You can do it on your knees. Take your push-up, downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. Start to walk your feet forward. Little bend in your knees, hold your elbows. Let your head hang. Bend your knees, you're squatting down. Very therapeutic pose right here. Doesn't seem like much, it is. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, draw your tummy in, fold down. Step back to plank. Tip to the right, left hand high again.
Any variation you want, but this time we're just going to stay and breathe. Look up. Maybe lift the leg. It's hard to do. If you're very strong here, you hold the toe. But when I hold the toe, I don't crunch. Find the integrity, the geometry of the pose. If you're very good at this, you start to lift the leg up in the sky. That's coming later. It might not happen today. Plank and lower down. Take that push up. Pull it back to dog. Shift it to plank again. Side plank, Vasishta it's called in Sanskrit. And then if you'd like to, you can place the tree there, grab the toe, or keep it simple. Take a push up. This time, I drop right to my heart. Now watch. My hands are right beside my chest. Tops of my feet on the ground. Don't let your heels come out. Draw them in. Press up like a handstand. Look at my shoulders. They're above the wrists. Right? It's the same geometry. Now look at I don't want to shrug my shoulders. I want to broaden my shoulders. I want to press my head out of my shoulders. My knees are off the floor. Draw your chin back. Take a big inhale. Look up. Pull back to down dog. Child's pose. We're going to end with a camel. My hips are above my knees. My shoulders above my hips. And then I start to bring my heart up high. Watch. Just like this. Now, if I feel like that's not such a big deal, I'll curl my toes. Here's a heel. Here's a heel. Don't bring the hips back. Keep them above your knees. If that's not a big deal, I release the toes. Heart up high, hips above the knees. Don't let the head hang. Keep it in line with your spine. Again, if this is too much, you stay here. Inhale. Child's pose down. Rest in child's pose. Isn't it amazing if I do these little things a few times a day? Trust me with this. Every day you do these things, you'll see a radical difference. So our question today, and it's your meditation that you can carry with you for the rest of the day, is what do I need to add to my life to assist me to evolve? What do I need to add to my life to assist me to evolve? And it's going to be different for you than it is for me. You're going to figure, matter of fact, as soon as I say that, you're going to be thinking of something. I know I need to add this. It might be dietary. It might be the way you treat people. It might be the way you speak. It might be what you, right? It might be some yoga. What do I need to add to my life to assist me to evolve? Lay on your back for a minute. Thank you for letting me serve you. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.